Good morning, everyone. It is a Friday morning. I need to leave in a little bit because I'm going to Goodwill to drop off a bunch of clothes that I'm donating. And while I'm out doing that, I'm going to get myself some lunch somewhere. It's going to be fast food. I just don't know where yet. So I'm going to get myself some food. Then I'm going to come back here and chill for a little bit. And then my sisters and I are going to the pool. We have a pool in our neighborhood. So we're gonna hang out there for a couple of hours, and I'm probably just gonna read. I don't know if I'm gonna swim yet. And then we're gonna come back here. I have some checks that I need to cash. That's like number one on my list today. And then just kind of like chilling. I'm hoping to make a considerable dent in my book today. So I'm currently rereading The Naturals. So I was really in the mood to read like a YA thriller, and I couldn't really think and I kept seeing TikToks about The Naturals, and I was like, I really wish that I had like committed to the series, because I read it for the first time I think last year. It might have been 2 years ago, and I did the audiobook, and I was on a road trip, and I remember I was like so tired and sleepy, so I wasn't super like paying attention to the audiobook. And so I feel like I missed a lot of things, and if I'm wanting to start the series, I needed to reread the first book. So I've picked it back up. There's a lot that I do remember, because I was reading this last night and I was like, I definitely remember like each of the four like kids and all of that, and I remember like the chapters from like the serial killer's perspective, but I don't remember how it ended. So I'm hoping to make a considerable dent today. I got to almost 30% last night because I kind of flew through it because it's YA and it's a thriller. So I'm hoping to either finish or get close to finishing it today while at the pool. So that's kind of the plan for the day. I officially finished the first Naturals book. I remember when I first read it, I gave it 4.25 stars. I would definitely say that's a good rating for it. I think it's very thrilling. It's very fast paced. It's hard because I know it's YA, and I'm having the issue right now where I really like to read YA, but I feel like I get to a point in the book where I'm like, this is cringy. But then I remember that it's YA, so it's like, I like YA, but I also don't, so I'm like really struggling with that. So I feel like a lot of the issues that I had with this book was just like, oh, this dialogue is cringy because they're teenagers. But plot-wise, great book. I think it's so cool, and I love how the ending wraps it up, but it almost doesn't, and it really sets up the next book nicely. I love the characters. I love the found family element. It's just some of the dialogue is a little bit off for me, but I love this. I definitely want to continue the series. So my next read is actually also another reread, and that is King of Scars. So I have been doing a Grishaverse reread throughout this past year. So in April, I reread Shadow and Bone, and then in May, I reread Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. So now it's June, so I'm going to be rereading the final two books. And this is actually perfect because I'm going to read these last two books, and then at the end of the month, I'm getting my pre-order copy of Stories from Ketterdam, which is the new Grishaverse book that's coming out. Ignore the stains on my sweatshirt. So it's actually like aligns perfectly because I'll finish those and then be able to start that new book. So I'm definitely very much in a fantasy mood right now. I feel like fantasy and thrillers have been kind of my two main moods for the past couple of weeks. So I'm really excited to pick that up. And then, like I said, I have to cash some checks, so I need to do that today. If I can get to some laundry, that would be amazing, but I honestly might prioritize that tomorrow. I also forgot to share this, but I did refresh my Kindle for more of like a summer look. So I chose kind of like oranges and yellows and pinks, kind of like some brighter colors. I also wanted to focus on like florals, so I did this sticker, which is new, and then this kind of like floral color. And then, like I said, I focused kind of on like brighter colors. I love this sticker. I think I'm just gonna keep this on my Kobo each month just because it's probably my favorite. but I did switch out some of the stickers. I really want to get more stickers so I have more options, because I only have like 10 right now. So I can really only do like a couple per month, but this is my newly decorated summer Kobo. I'm really sad because I went and I did my Goodwill trip and I got myself some Wendy's, and I got home and it's raining now. So we can't go to the pool, and I'm really sad. But I have been sitting reading The Naturals for the past like 45 minutes, and I'm almost halfway through. So I'm gonna keep reading that. I'm switching between reading and watching Smosh because I love Smosh. I am like really sluggish today. I don't know what is up with me, but that is the update. I also have a big pimple right here, so we're gonna have to do my skincare tonight because your girl's on the struggle bus. But yeah, that's my update. Hey everybody, happy Saturday. It is like 1 o'clock. I just finished my King of Scars reread, which is kind of crazy that I read a 500-page book in like a day and a half. I don't know, reading sprints are really what work for me. If I want to read a book like quickly, usually I pick a chapter amount. So like for this one, I chose 4. So I read 4 chapters and then take a 5-minute break. Then I read 4 more chapters, take a 5-minute break, etc., etc. And that seems to be what really works. Yeah, so the plan for the rest of the day is I have 3 jobs in theater that just opened up that I want to apply to. 2 are kind of more like internship, apprenticeship type vibes, and the other one is full-time. So I'm gonna apply to those and then finish up my laundry. I need to like put this laundry away, so that's also on my list. And then I do want to get some writing in today, but it honestly might be more of like a an hour-long session rather than 2 hours, which is what I normally do, just because I'm not super in the mood to write. Like I kind of am, but I'm not in the mood to like sit down for a long period of time and write. So I honestly might do like an hour session, or I might just like finish the chapter, because my last session I ended in the middle of a chapter, so I honestly might just like finish that chapter and then be done, but we'll see. Yeah, because I haven't really talked about my novel very much on the channel. Good morning. It is 11 o'clock and I'm currently reading Third Girl by Agatha Christie. I started this last night and ended at like 30%. I am now like almost done with it. I fly through these, guys. I just do. I literally have read like 4 books this weekend. I've been flying through books. After I finish this, I'm gonna get myself some lunch and like get ready for the day. I'm gonna do a quick writing session. And then I don't know what the rest of my plans are, if I'm being honest. I feel like this week is gonna suck, but maybe that's just me. I just like am very low energy right now. So good morning everyone. It's Wednesday. I am having a really slow week at work because most of my department is on PTO, so I don't have a lot to do. That being said, today I'm hoping to get some work done on a project I got assigned. I just have to make sure that I can talk to my supervisor about it and make sure I'm understanding it. Yeah, so I'm about to head to work. It is almost 7 and I need to leave at 7:15. So we're gonna brush my teeth, do all the things, and then head out. So that is my update for the day. Hey everybody, I just finished work. Honestly, today was very slow work-wise, but we have, so in the month of June, we have like weekly lunches, and like each department is in charge of a lunch. So today was the engineering department and another department, I can't remember, and theirs was breakfast club themed, so it was breakfast food. And normally at these luncheons they do like some sort of games. So like last week it was bingo, and then this week it was bingo again, and I won bingo, so I got a prize. And then to enter the event, you like donate to whatever charity they're doing, and then your name gets put on a ticket for a raffle, and I won the freaking raffle. So I'm just a winner today, apparently. I'm just goated like that. I also found out that I get to work from home tomorrow, which is like amazing news. because my supervisor's on PTO. So she's like, no one's gonna be in the office from the marketing team, so you might as well just work from home. And I was like, okay, great. So yeah, honestly, it was very slow work-wise, but it was a good day. So I'm gonna head home and have some dinner and read my book, and it's gonna be great. Hello everyone. I am coming at you today after the craziest 48 hours that has ever occurred. So on Thursday, the day I was working from home, our AC blows out, okay? Or I guess it's Wednesday night, our AC breaks. So then Thursday, as I'm working from home, we are dealing with other work happening in our house, and then also an AC guy while there's no parents there. So I have to be the one that's like talking to all of them and doing all of that stuff. Everything's all good. It's all fine and dandy. We get another storm the second night and our power goes out. So of course, I'm like, all of that work that we just did on our AC was for nothing because now we have no power to power said AC. So it was crazy, but then at like 6:45 this morning, we got our power back. I had to go to my old job that I had in high school to formally resign because I'm not going to be working there anymore. So I had to go in and do a bunch of paperwork and like turn in my badge, clean out my locker, all that stuff. So I did that this morning, came back, and now I'm leaving to go get a blowout because I moved on to the first stage of interviews for a job that I got. And it's one of those ones where they like give you a question and you have to record your answer, and then if they like you, you'll move on to the second round. So it's not like a live interview, but it's still an interview. So I'm gonna get my hair done and, you know, dress professionally to record those videos today. And I need to put some makeup on because the pimple situation is just progressively getting worse. So I'm gonna go get a blowout done. Your girl is stressed. I have a lot going on. There's much things happening, but after this interview is over, I have a chill weekend. On Sunday, we're going to see The Outsiders in Grand Rapids, so that'll be fun. But yeah, that's my chaotic update for this video. Okay, update. It is evening now. I'm all showered. I think my interview went well. It was only like 5 questions, so it only took me like 40 minutes. I had to redo a couple of them, but I think it went okay. I am now reading on my e-reader. Well, I'm about to head down to watch Jeopardy with my family, but I was reading Lorne, which is a biography about Lorne Michaels from SNL. I'm about 13% in, and so far it's pretty good. It doesn't read too much like nonfiction, which I kind of like. Hey guys, I forgot to film an outro for this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and film it now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and check out my social medias in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.